Welcome to Friday with the Finlays. Here we are enjoying another beautiful day in North Queensland, out in the suburbs. While looking and feeling like an average family home, this is also North Queensland's first 10-star energy rated display home, which is now a living and learning experiment around sustainability. This is your chance to learn from the Finlays as they learn from the house.
Hurry up, you don't know how hard it is to get that water.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Why don't you go and find out where Townsville gets its water from and how much we actually have?
So you wake up before your alarm.
Well, we found out that water falls from the sky and it comes to the dam, and the Burdekin Dam and Ross River Dam are basically empty, so we can concur that we're all screwed and there's no hope for humanity.
Totally screwed.
Yeah.
So you found out that the water gets stored in the Ross Dam and the Burdekin Dam. You want to go and check them out?
Oh yes, I'm so keen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, Colin, let's go. What? Oh well. We got you.
And it takes a tough man to make the bread and butter. It's a hard
Look how dry it is.
So we've seen the dam and everything, but we still don't understand what's happening. We still don't understand the full picture.
How about I get you an expert to speak to?
So, who are you? And what are you doing on our couch?
Yeah, my name's Simon Igloy. I work with the Townsville City Council, and my role is Coastal Catchments Officer, and that means I sort of look after water quality, water conservation, and anything sort of water-related bits and pieces.
Where does Townsville get its water from?
We've got two main dams. So one's the Ross Dam, which is the really big one, and the other one's up at Paluma, up in the rainforest. But we do also have a pipeline that goes down to the Horton River, and that's actually connected to the Burdekin Dam, so we can pump some water through that pipeline as well. But it's quite expensive. It actually costs $24,000 a day. Yeah, so that's a huge cost. And the reason it costs so much is because we have to pump water a long way. So it's about 60 kilometres or so we have to pump the water for. And the other problem with that is, you look, when we're in drought, the Burdekin system is pretty much in drought as well. So it's not guaranteed that there's water there for us to actually pump through that pipeline.
How much can we get from these dams every day?
We've only got 2 water treatment plants. So if they run at capacity, we can get about 265 megalitres a day. And last January, we actually used, on one day, we used 263 megalitres. So that means we're almost at capacity in terms of treatment. So what that means is that we either have to use a little bit less water next time it gets really hot and dry, like it almost getting to now, or we have to build a new treatment plant. If we've got no water in those dams, we have to pump from the pipeline. It actually, the pipeline can only supply about 130 megalitres a day, and that's, you know, at the moment we're using about 180 to 200 megalitres a day, so at the moment it wouldn't even supply us for one day.
We're in the tropics. We shouldn't have water problems, should we?
Right? Yeah, we are in the tropics, but we're also in the dry tropics, and there's a big distinction there between wet and dry tropics. And the main thing there is that we've got very, very seasonal rainfall. It means it doesn't rain throughout the year, and like I'm sure you've been here long enough, it really only rains in January, February, March. Sometimes it rains in December if we get a really wet year, but most of the time it's really in that very short period of time. And what that means is that during that wet season, we have to have big dams like we've got with the Ross Dam, to actually store some of that water and release it when it's not raining. So just because we're in the tropics, you have to really realise that we're in the dry tropics, and it's quite a unique area. Only 50 kilometres north, the wet tropics start, and pretty much sort of 60 kilometres to the south, it's a lot wetter than here as well. So Townsville is a really dry sort of area.
Dry tropics. It's almost like a cementinum.
Yes. Like a cementinum. I totally agree. That face though, it's just like... Dad, after talking to Simon, we found out how much water every house in Townsville uses. And guess what? We can all have long showers if we don't have...
This is the really exciting bit. We get to do Dad's dumb sustainable facts.
This is stupid.
Townsville is the second highest water user per capita in Australia. And guess what? Even with the Burdekin pipeline open, we may not have enough water to supply us each day. And on top of that, it costs more than $24,000 a day to use that pipeline. So be aware, Townsville.
'Cause these days are so long, but your body is a weapon. And it's hot outside, but it gets a whole lot hotter. And the air it sweats, and the breeze it ain't much cooler. And it takes a tough man to make the bread and butter. It's a hard day working in the summer.